Hello everyone, today I will going to discuss to you the 5 important key points about the speech of Maria Ressa, which is the information of Armageddon. But before that, let me introduce first myself. So I am Rika Gia Tibeton from BS Bio 3A. And now I will going to show you what is the speech all about. So Maria Ressa's speech about the information of Armageddon warns of the danger of the technology and disinformation in underlining democracy. She emphasizes that the needs for integrity of facts, truth, and trust to maintain a shared reality and the rule of law. Ressa's speech underscored the importance of safeguarding fact and protecting the journalist. Now here are the 5 important key points about the Maria Ressa speech. So the first one is the tech-enabled disinformation. Second is the erosion of truth and trust. Third is the vulnerability of information ecosystem. Fourth is the journalist under attack. And lastly is the call to action. The first one is the tech-enabled disinformation. Ressa emphasizes that technology, particularly social media, has amplified the spread of disinformation, coining it a tech-enabled Armageddon. This issue is exacerbated by generative AI or artificial intelligence, which lacks proper regulation and is driven by the profit motives, making it easier to manipulate individuals with falsehood. Example of this, during the 2016 US presidential election, false stories spread rapidly on Facebook and Twitter, influencing public opinion. Similarly, deepfake videos have been used to spread false information about the political candidates. Second is the erosion of truth and trust. The proliferation of disinformation, according to Ressa, leads to the erosion of the truth and trust, both are which vital for the functioning democracy. Without the shared understanding of the fact and reliable sources of information, societies lost their collective reality and the rule of law, ultimately causing democratic institutions to collapse. Example of this is the proliferation of conspiracy theories such as those related to COVID-19 has led to a declined trust in scientific institutions and public health authorities, hindering effort to combat the pandemic. The third one is the vulnerability of information ecosystem. Ressa is critical of American tech companies for establishing bias systems that favor engagement over the factual accuracy, resulting in division and radicalization. She compares the current information ecosystem of an invisible atom bomb that detonated, resuscitating of the creation of the new institution and the codes to prevent further devastation. Example of this is the YouTube recommendation algorithm have been shown to promote increasingly extreme content, leading users down rabbit holes of radicalization. Facebook algorithm have been also criticized for prioritizing sensational and decisive content, contributing to political polarization. The fourth one is journalists under attack. Ressa underscores that journalists are under assault, and when they are, democracy itself is under threat. She shared her personal experience of facing legal battles and online harassment for her journalistic work, highlighting the risk faced by those who seek to hold the power accountable. Example of this is in the Philippines. Maria Ressa herself faced multiple legal charges and online harassment for her reporting on the Duterte's administration. Jamal Khashoggi, and a Saudi journalist, was murdered in 2018 for his critical reporting on the Saudi government. The last one is the call to action. Ressa advocates for collective action to address the crisis, including collaboration among journalists, reform the social media platform, and the establishment of the global standard for combating disinformation. She stresses the needs to protect the fact, support independent journalism, and demand accountability from the tech companies to safeguard the democracy. Example of this is the fact-checking organization like Snoop and PolitiFact work to debunk the false information and hold politicians to public figures accountable for their statement. Media literacy program aim to educate people on how to critically evaluate information and identify disinformation. Now, in conclusion, Maria Ressa's speech about the information Armageddon served as the critical warning about the existential threat to democracy and the truth in the digital age. She underscored how technology, particularly social media and AI, is exploited to spread disinformation, manipulate public opinion, and erode the foundation of the factual reporting and trust. Ressa's urgent call to action emphasizes the need to protect the integrity of fact, support independent journalism, and implement the regulation on the tech companies to prevent the further weaponization of information, advocating for the united global effort to defend democracy against these tech-driven threats. If you want more information, here is the reference from YouTube. Thank you.